Hello.
Does it tell you it's a recording?
Is it recording? It didn't tell me it was.
It says it's recording.
Awesome. I'll put my background up. And there we go. Now I've got a nice background too.
Now you can see my bed, my portrait. That's the portraits of me when I was 17.
Oh, that's lovely.
You want me to?
Can I show off the portrait of me and my family when I was younger?
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know if it's going to work because I've got this background on.
Oh, yeah.
Here I am, though. So that's all you need to see is just me.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Thank you. There they are. There they are. Woo, 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 woo. So where are we? We're on your YouTube channel, right?
We're on my Zoom, but we're going to post it on my YouTube channel.
Yeah. So thank you for having me. It's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. This is my first real Zoom call that I've actually generated, so it's kind of pretty cool for me.
You're a Zoom virgin.
I'm a virgin.
That's cool.
So I was going to do some readings. I don't know. I was thinking I would do a reading or two or three. I don't know.
Yeah.
We have to figure out which deck to use.
Are you using headphones or are you using?
No. Can you hear me? I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, it's just that the sound of it is like a robot.
All right, let me see. Let me go see if I have some headphones that I can plug into the computer. Hold on. I know I have a speaker I can plug in, but once I plug the speaker in, I can't hear. So that's worthless.
I'm drawing circles of protection around everyone right now. Everyone in our group that's getting these downloads. Clouds of protection just coming down, being enveloped in them. And loving the understanding that we're getting from these downloads that we're getting. And hallowing them. Being hallowed by them.
Okay. I don't think if I have this plugged in, I don't think I can hear. But we're going to try it out. I haven't ever had anyone on the other end. So.
Oh, cool. You've got a blue. That's a cool microphone.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready. You ought to see how ready I am. I'll show you. I went and got some drop screens, like the green.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I want one.
I'll show you what I did. I got to take my computer in there now. I'm setting myself up for business, you know.
Yep.
I got to do what I got to do to be in business.
And you got to get those tax deductions happening so that when you oh, that's awesome. When you make all that beautiful, beautiful money we're sending towards you, that you can get a tax break on it.
Yes, that's right. And then I got a blue one.
Awesome.
And a yellow one. And my light, I have two lights like that. You have to have both lights to get better
shining,
light.
Yeah, different angles so it gets you all nicely lit up. Beautiful, darling. Beautiful. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that's just investing in me. So I can invest back out to the world so the world can hear the message that I plugged me into the bottom of my foot. It was funny.
It's rather funny, isn't it? Because I've been trying to make you some music for a couple of days now, and everything I do is not quite right.
Hello.
Ah, that's much better.
Hello.
Can you still hear me?
plug this in, I can't hear anything. I don't.
It sounds awesome though. But listen, while you're reading, just plug it in while you're reading, and I'll be quiet.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, but I don't know how to get it to work. So like when we're on the, I mean, I should be able to do both. You know, I should be able to still hear you. You know.
Yeah, you'll have to go into your audio settings, and up at the top there, there's a little button that's got a speaker on it, and you can change. Now I've wanted it. You can change the settings. Hang on, where is it? I'm just gonna meeting settings. They've changed the things, so you can't do it anymore. I don't know, darling. I don't know where it is, but if you go to on your computer, it's different. See, I'm on the phone at the moment.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is go to your dots of more.
Okay.
Click in there and see your meeting settings.
I don't see. I see end, reactions, recording, share screen, chat, participants, security, no more.
No more. Is there a little thing that says switch to original audio?
Screen share. No, let's see. Screen share, basic, advanced. Oh. Music and computer sound only.
Just plug in the mic and do a bit of a reading, doll, and I'm just going to listen gently.
I do have a mute over here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see where it might be. Microphone system as is. Okay, let me just try. I see the audio setting now. Okay.
Right.
Let me see if I can figure this out. Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Once upon a time it was like, okay, I just want to be with you. And you can hear me?
And I have my mic in.
Awesome. Aren't we cool? We're so cool.
I didn't want to do a half-assed job on my first video, you know.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But people can see us stepping through this resistance that we've got. Resistance comes up, and we step up, and we step up. It's like climbing stairs, big ass pyramid stairs, right?
It's like the bullshit that landed on the ground. We go and step it and say, "Fuck you."
No. See, it looks like
okay, let's start over. I don't want all that on here.
You got to show the process. You got to show the process. All right. Okay. We'll start again.
No, we're good. We'll let everybody see all the garbage we had to go through to make it right.
Exactly. And that's the point, that we kept stepping through the resistance to get to the where we wanted.
Yeah, so we're not stepping in that pile of shit no more. We're stepping over it.
No, stepping over it. And up the pyramid. And the steps are large. They're large steps. They're fucking big ass steps. Excuse my French.
And that's what brings it brings joy, happiness, love, victory, you know, victory that, hey, we were successful in that. Why? Because we used our magic tools to make it happen.
We did.
So that's what's come up so far.
Awesome.
And we're doing this together as a team, and we're enjoying ourselves through the process. And to this magician here, he's showing that, hey, and I know that I used all my tools to get this to work. And I feel pretty damn good about it.
Yeah. And you look lovely too. You look lovely. You're glowing, and you look energetic and ready to face that resistance head on and go.
Yeah, stomp it out. Get rid of that. Yeah. And when we do that, what happens? We're on top of the world. We got everything we ever wished for, and we're enjoying, we're happy, and we have the bull together with the lion. Hoo 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 hoo. And yeah, that has a personal meaning to myself, you know. But
me too, yeah.
But we decided to get on here so I can get past my Zoom resistance of me putting on a show. And we did this as a team, and we have been enjoying ourselves through the process. And we know that we're using all of our tools, and we succeeded by being strong together.
Yeah.
And we did it as a whole, as a completeness. And when I'm seeing this, and I'm thinking about the other people that we're connected to that are helping us, that aren't here right now, but energetically, they're helping to make sure that we get over that lag moment, that next step.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm blushing. I'm turning all red. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell. Need the fan on now. Where's the fan?
I'm waking up in puddles of sweat every night. It's really terrible because I've got perimenopause happening to me. So I'm coming into my crone. Which I've been waiting for all my life. And
here it's here for you.
Yes.
You're excited about it?
I am, even though it's not comfortable.
Whatever we're going through right now is not comfortable for any one of us. I don't know anybody else who's living in a comfortable world right now.
These downloads are really intense moments and periods of learning and opening.
Now, I have a card missing in this deck, but I have a card that replaces that card, and it is the Ten of Rods. And the Ten of Rods, this is like, we've gone through a lot of work. We've gone through a lot of challenges. We've gone through a lot of bullshit. We've gone through a lot of garbage. But the thing is we kept believing. We kept believing that we got this. And so even though it's been a struggle, and even though it's been hard, and even though it's been heavy, we have mastered the bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with that. That's down. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Can I do a shout out to Zach? Because Zach is going to watch this. I'm going to make him watch it.
Okay.
And Zach is one of the people connected to our circle that I'm talking to and trading energy secrets with and stuff.
To make sure we have the masculine energy involved in our feminine network.
Yeah, it's so important to have that balance.
So the next card that came out after the Ten of Rods, which is, you know, we've done all the work, you know, and it hasn't been easy. It has been heavy. It has been challenging, but we never gave up, and we kept believing. And I mean, even this card that I used as a replacement, look at, she's holding strong. She's going, okay, let's see what's behind the curtain now. Well, what's behind the curtain now? What came up was the Ten of Pentacles.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, so it's everything that we've done up till this point in time in our lives. We've been putting things in the right order, in the right place. So we are feeling grounded. So we are feeling whole, and we're feeling complete. But not only that, we have the love in the world that we are craving. It's coming towards us. It's here. And we have everything that we ever wanted, that, you know, like we feel like that we were lacking. We couldn't get this before, but we can get it now. All of a sudden things start showing up for us. So we become abundant. We're abundantly wealthy in another way. You know, it's like, we just trust that it's going to show up. We just know that the happy ever ending story is going to show up, you know.
I got this lovely crystal. I've been looking for one again for years because I lost one. It's really beautiful. Where there, you can see it now.
I was laughing because it was going in and out in the
invisible, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just felt like I had to come and hold it. So that's a really cool effect when it goes invisible.
Yeah, that is neat.
Yeah. But I got it for $6.
Well, that's a good price.
Yes, from Tasmania, from where it was mined.
Wow.
So it's not been through.
Go ahead.
It's not been through the mill of pans of people and people and people. I got it from directly from where it's mined.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
From the earth to you.
Yes.
Because you're in the middle of bonding with the planet Earth.
I am. It's been a hard journey for me.
Yeah, I know last year you were talked to me about, you know, having an issue with that, but as time has gone on, I've noticed how you've been connecting and getting yourself more familiar with the earth and not having that same fear that you've had in place.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know that I have a lot to give and a lot to do, but I have a lot of growing to do in a really short space of time. So it's likely to be a little turbulent.
Do it now. Do it now.
Okay,
now.
okay. I'm doing it now. Let's do it now.
That's because the moon is showing us all of our shadow parts. Why is it showing us our shadow parts? Well, because it wants us to have the light come onto the shadows so they can balance themselves together. And maybe before we were afraid of our shadow, but today we're going, we're not afraid of you. Come on, shadow. I'm going to look you down and I'm going to stare you down in the eye until we become friends because we need to work together as a team.
Yes. And I find that walking in my darkness sometimes really helps me if I'm depressed or if I'm down. Right. Acknowledging that shadow side when I'm down is a really great tool to get through that resistance of depression.
Well, it is, because if we're looking at it, as long as we're not just soaking in it, if we're soaking in it and not trying to figure it out, you're in trouble. But if it comes on and you're going, okay, I feel the shit coming, and going, okay, we're going to see what it's going to take to wrestle this one down. I got my armor on. I got my crystals over here. I got my protecting tools over here. Let's see, what are we going to do? And
yeah, it's a matter of using all those tools, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, and we have, you know, when we have to let our instincts go ahead and guide us to the tools, you know, it's like we have to ask, hey, what tools do I need to use? Like last night when I woke up with this heaviness on me, I'm going, okay, what do I need to do? And all of a sudden I'm jumping up and I'm doing, you know, either a clearing with my wand or I'm doing a reading, because the readings will show me the energy that's attached to it that lightens the energy that's making it heavy.
Yeah.
And through us doing all of this, what happens is it brings joy. It brings togetherness. It brings us working together with joy and happiness and glee. And we're, you know, because we worked through the shadow part and we're not afraid of the shadow anymore. And so look at it. We're going, hey, do you know what my shadow was? Well, I don't really need to talk about it because I'm not living in that anymore. I'm living in my happy moment. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. And I find that to be happy in my shadow self was a good journey to take.
Sometimes when I'm in that shadow self, I'll just pretend I have to force the smile on me. Inside, because that smile actually changes the vibrational feeling of how you're feeling, no matter how you feel, how bad you felt before. If you just pretend to smile, it really changes that energy. And
lifting up the shoulders and putting them back and going for a stomp. I'm loving stomping today. Why am I stomping like a 2-year-old today?
Because last night I brought out the kid energy and says, okay, let's operate from the kid ass self. So maybe that's why.
I'm loving it.
It is about bringing joy forward. It is about bringing success forward. It is about, you know, even the masculine side going, wow, check them out. What's going on over there? I think I'm going to go over there and check them out and see what they're doing, because their energy is so high. It's so vibrant. It's like, let's go get high on their vibes.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, look at you. Is that a cigar or?
No, it's a vape pen.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to cut down my smoking because the smokes now are costing $50 a packet.
This is the card that is, it is showing that masculine person. He's out there looking and he's seeking and he's going, how do I get from here to over there? Because what I see over there is pretty magical.
Which card is that?
This is a two of rods, but I don't really read my cards to what it says down there.
No, I was just wondering because I can't see it really well. So
yeah, it's just I'm looking at the story. The storyline is here. Here he's like, yeah, I want to go join the party over there. I want to join those higher vibrational levels. And this way he's going, now I got to figure out how am I going to get over there from here?
Yeah.
Because this is in their head. They're going, oh yeah, let's go. Oh, but how am I supposed to?
I love this storytelling aspect you've got to your card readings. It's so wonderful.
Well, thank you. How am I supposed to get there? I know this is my vision and I know I want to go. I'm ready to get in my chariot and I'm ready to hop in there and I'm ready to get on going. But then the thought process came in and says, now how am I supposed to get from here to there? I wasn't quite sure about that when I could see that this is where we're supposed to go, but I'm not. I have to figure this out.
Oh, and I have to say this, wait. Oh my God, what have I signed up for?
I don't know. What have you signed up for? A good fun time. Signed up for life.
Coming into my crone aspect, though, as we were talking about before, I've been waiting all my life for this.
Yeah.
And now I really want to step into it with grace.
So we get to step into the childlike mind. We get to step into this journey. We get to step into this new journey. Look at and being happy. Woohoo! We get to be happy. We get to just do it. But in the meantime, look at this masculine that's trying to figure out how to find his way over here. He's got some thought processes that he's got to take away. He goes, oh, I got to get rid of this. I don't want the phenomenon to know I was thinking about this stuff. Let's go take this across the can't even speak. Take this across the island or across the lake to the island so I can dump it off because I'm done with those thoughts. I don't want those thoughts coming into my head because I want to be acting like that childlike mind.
Yeah. It's a moment of being so serene and in tune right now.
Well, it took all day of all our heaviness to go through us so we could show up.
Yeah.
Here, yeah. So we had to see through the darkness. Actually, this is more like taking time out to ourselves alone. And we're putting
the hermit?
And we're putting the light on. We're putting the shadow onto we're putting the light onto the shadow. When we're alone, we're alone, and the shadow's coming, and we're going, I got my light. Okay, I'm gonna let it shine until shadow and light get to know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's showing us. So in the process, it showed us being happy, and it's showing us being using our tools to find the happiness, the victory, and the happiness, and how we found our strength. And in the story, it's showing us the struggles, how we went through a lot of things and we struggled to get through them. But through those struggles, how we found our happier self, being grounded and feeling whole and complete and provided for, and having everything in our story, having everything in our lives that we wanted come to us. And how did we do that? Is because we faced the shadow side. We faced the shadow side, and we allowed the shadow to become friends, so we could be operating from a joyful self. Well, once we did that, it was like then the masculine side goes, hey, look at it, wait a minute, we got the phenomenon over there, and they're all over there having fun, and we got to find our way. And so now we got the masculine trying to do the same thing. It's like, oh, I know I need to get over there, but I got some things I need to take care of before I get there. But I remember I want to operate from that childlike mind. So I need to keep looking at that shadow self, shining the light on that shadow self while I'm by myself. So I'm making sure that I become friends with my shadow self, so my happy self and my shadow self can operate on a grounded level, so they can operate with momentum, so they can operate with speed. We're not getting tripped or bumped over, because every time the shadow side shows up right now, we're going, oh, we're making friends with our shadow instead of pushing it away like we've done in the past.
Yes, and accepting that inner child, accepting and giving comfort to that inner child. I've been dealing with a lot of CTPSD lately, and dealing with a lot of the things that happened to me as a child, and writing about them and letting them out, and accepting them finally, instead of struggling against them. Right.
Like, you know, things that we don't like about ourselves, we either finally do something about what we don't like. Like, I have my teeth here that I'm having worked on.
Yep.
And it was, you know, about 6 months ago, I'm going to invest my teeth, and I'm going to go ahead and spend the money, and it's quite a bit of money, but I'm going to do it because why? Because I'm worth it, and I want it done. And so it's just making decisions for ourselves, and sometimes the big decisions that we put off for so many years because we were investing in all those little things that added up to a big thing. But now we decide to take that and invest in us. So what's happened now, as the masculine's been away, because my stories normally end up to a masculine and feminine side, you know, is once he's looked at the light, the shadow through the light, and they like become friends, that's when the masculine masters his emotional self, goes, oh, I got my emotional cups fullest now. Now I can be the king that I want to be. And now I can go ahead and move forward to the feminine that's over here having a party.
And see my little toy, my fidget toy that sounds beautiful?
Yes.
Have you been hearing it while I've been playing it?
Yes.
It's not annoying?
No.
Good.
Is it supposed to?
Pardon?
Is it supposed to be annoying?
No. I was thinking maybe I could make you some music just on this with a little bit of percussion.
Yes, that would work. And what happens when the king moves into his accepting his emotional self and being balanced, and his cup is fullest with love with himself on his own? Guess what happens next?
They join.
The love story.
Join, yes.
See, they see the light. They see the lion within themselves with wings. They can see how they've been actually seeing each other even from a distance. They're even trying, see how they're touching. They're going, let me see if this is the same energy I've been feeling from a distance. Like back here, they don't know who they are. When he's going forward, they haven't really joined hands or met. And here they're going, but they have on a spiritual level. That's why he's moving forward. He's going, hey, I got to go get this. Because he's moving forward on a spiritual level, because he feels that energy. And this is them finally meeting, and let's touch that light, because I want to make sure this is the same energetical feel I've been feeling for the last 6 months, year or two. I want to make sure especially in the last 6 weeks, I've been feeling it so strong. Maybe 3 months. It's like, let me see if it's the same. And see, that's what that's what they're both doing. They're seeing if they're doing an energy check, because that energy is going to match up to what they've been feeling, to know that that's the right partner. That's the person they've been looking for.
And can I just say, we need to understand that relationships are for the time they are for.
Correct.
And I'm coming through a relationship at the moment, and it's difficult because I have a lot of old stuff to shed off my shoulders, off my back, even off my buttocks. I feel like I've been slapped all over by this relationship for a while, and coming out of it is like coming out of a cocoon.
Right.
Yeah.
It is. It's almost like that's the place we've been. It's like, you know, I've been in a marriage for 22 years that I'm not in anymore. And I don't look at it as a waste of time. I don't look at it as, oh, too bad this happened, or, you know, wishing it was different. I don't look at it that way. I do look at like what you're looking at. I look at it as that was my growth, that I needed those 22 years to be in that cocoon to allow this butterfly to really come out and blossom.
Yes.
Okay. And when I didn't need to be in that same nest anymore, where I was ready to fly out of the cocoon, I had to move out to be safe.
Yeah.
So the wings don't get clipped back and get back in the cocoon.
Yeah. We don't want to come out deformed, do we? We want to come out in the perfection that we were induced into.
Whole and complete, loving, vibrant, radiant. I mean, we want to feel like we are the sun that's walking around, shining bright, and there's nothing that's going to come and knock you over because you're already got this.
Absolutely right, and we are ready for anything.
It doesn't matter what comes our way, it won't knock us, because what we've just gone through is what we've been tested. We've been, let's see if she can handle this. Let's see if they can handle that. Let's see if they can handle this. And then, you know, and after, once we get to the cocoon and have our butterfly wings come on and we leave that nest, there's no more of what if she can or what if he can. For us to blossom, for us to come out of the cocoon, we can, we are, and we're doing. There's no more messing with us. It's the same way. That same way is never, ever, ever going to hit us the same. Because we got strong through that. We grew through that.
We did.
We became butterflies from it.
Feeling it all over my body, the pressure of the contractions of birth.
Making me do your breathing. My battery's running low. Look at Trudy. You're taking my battery. No, Trudy, you can't drain my battery on my computer now.
No, I've got my candle lit, so I'm just going to focus on that while you keep on with the story.
All right, let's see. Let's see if any more cards want to come out of this deck. Oh, well, yep. It says they've been doing, it's like we've done a lot of work, and we've been mastering what it is that we're doing, and we're looking at all the work we've done, knowing that everything we've done up to this point is, it's worthy.
Yeah.
Look at what I created.
Is that the 8?
Yeah. How awesome and amazing is this? I created this. Look at that. I created this.
Yeah. Now I'm going to turn my background off. Wait, I'm going to turn my background off. I'm going to show you my weaving, because you saw it before, but I changed colors.
Okay.
So this is my craft room, where my sanctuary is, in my craft room. That's
the color I was going to tell you to put on it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, these are all hand spun, and it's a beautiful hand spun that I made with purple and pink and grey and white.
Very nice.
So it's got silk in it and the best, finest wools that you can get. And so has this blue. It's got silk and the finest wool that you can buy, the softest stuff.
Nice. So the final card that came out is the horrifying. And this is saying, hey, everything is being done in divine order.
Mm-hmm.
Everything right now is being done in divine order. Everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen. And it's from a higher calling. And the divineness is actually in the middle of setting things into place right now. Let's put you over here, and we're going to put you over here, and we're going to put you over there. And it's like with me and my ex, I say, the divine has two different missions for us. I'm supposed to be one place, and my ex is supposed to be another place. And we're not serving the same mission, and that's why we have to go different ways.
Yeah.
And that it is a divine calling. It's saying, hey, it has to be done this way. And that's kind of a masculine energy, but that's a good masculine energy. That gives us some kind of structure. It gives us some kind of order, because we would be running in chaos if we don't have some kind of order and structure, you know. But it doesn't have to be the order and structure that you have to do this at a certain time and it has to be done this way. It's not that kind of order. It's a higher order. It's an order from the universe. It's a calling.
Yes. And I just have to show this beautiful piece of labradorite. I don't know if you can see. Hang on, I've got to get it in the light so that the bits shine. And the structure of the crystal is quite interesting. And inside it, there you go, beautiful bit of flash. But it's telling me that we have to remain connected and remain solid in that connection with each other as human beings, not just us, but everybody is connected to their next door neighbor, to the people around them.
Correct.
And I think it's important that they understand it's important to help your neighbor and to know your people that are around you and to understand that you affect them regardless of whether you're doing anything or not. You're just there in that divine timing, like you said, in that divine timing and that placement where you've been just dropped in there like a pin, and the map is littered with pins.
Well, and that's right, because we got a lot of places that we have to be to make that shift or to make that change, to share that energy for the others, you know.
Yeah. I got an opportunity to do a song, another collaboration with somebody, and it's about the Waterloo Bay massacre in South Australia, where they massacred the Indigenous people. And I think it's very important, so I'm going to sing it for her. And so that's on my radar, and I feel a spiritual connection to it, and I feel that she feels a spiritual connection to it. I don't know Nicole very well, but I feel like to write a song like this, you would have to feel the energy of the place.
Right. It is the energy that's being felt. I mean, that was another thing to why I'm not with my ex anymore. The energy just got so unbearable. It's like, I can't live in the same energy as this.
Same for me. And you know, we've both been there for each other while this has been going on, and it's been so great to have you on my side, on my team, on my, you know, in my circle, because you bring that spark of hope and joy and that childishness that's just beautiful way of looking simply at a situation instead of overthinking it all the time and going around it in your head. You just go right to the point, and how can we flip it?
Yeah,
flip and feels.
Around. That's right. It's just a gift. It's because it's like, why do we want to keep looking at the story that's making us miserable? And it's just a gift. I really know how to do that easy. It doesn't matter where I'm at. If somebody else is going through a hard story and I'm within their environment and I'm the one that's supposed to share that message with them, I know how to flip their emotional fields around in 5 minutes or less.
And how's this YouTube channel going? You got to speak your truth for a minute. You got something stuck in there.
And what's happening, that is truth that was coming out.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel, in fact, I got another subscriber since I talked to you last. So I have 7 new subscribers in the last, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days. So I'm excited.
That's great. Well, you know what? We're going to do a subscriber drive, and we'll go and drop this video. We'll do some titles and stuff on it. Okay. We'll drop this video on Facebook and in some Facebook groups, and I'll help you with it.
Okay.
And we'll pull it together, and we'll see what we can do, because I think the world needs to hear more of you, darling.
Well, thank you. I believe that. Well, that's why I'm doing this. I didn't start recording videos on YouTube because I wanted to make money. I started recording YouTube because I want to share what's inside of me, because it's not for me to hold on to it. It's for people to hear. So sure, I'm putting it out there, and sure, it's taken me a long time to get my subscribers, but most of my subscribers I know, so that's kind of neat. But now I'm having subscribers share my information, so there'll be people I won't know, but it will start to grow. But my main reason is because just the way I know how to take something like it's complicated for you or somebody else, their storyline is complicated, and I'm able to take all the garbage and throw it all out and and let's simplify it. Now let's get to the real thing. Get the thought out of there.
You're like the mistress of cleaning out the garbage of yuck. You're the mistress of 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐚.
Of 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐚. In fact, I'm going to have a podcast. I have a podcast invite with 𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐚. It's www.𝐂𝐤𝐢𝐚 something. It's another podcast that they interview people. So I'm going to talk about my coaching business, my landing page, my happiness coaching business, my video, my YouTube channel, and there's 3 things I have, but more. I wasn't ready to talk about that here. Let's see. My YouTube channel, my web page. I just want to talk about, what I have out there online, like the happiness coaching program,
Yeah, well, it's taken you a while to put that together, and it's a really good program. I've seen some of the material, not all, but I've been moreover than that, I know that what you do is great because it's helped me so much.
We flipped your story around within moments each time you've called. It's like, okay, let's get that shit out of it.
Yeah. So, and I need to tell people that you're not some out there faker who's just trying to scam people. You are actually true blue there to help. And I really love you so much. You have no idea how much you've added to my life and given to me. And I appreciate it with all of my heart, right from the bottom of my heart. But you know what? It's been 42 minutes, and I reckon that's enough for anybody. What do you reckon?
I guess so. I think so. I remember how we met was actually through a Zoom call with another person's program. And I saw Trudy. She was grinning, and I go, oh, we're going to connect. And I think I reached out after that, and we've been buddies ever since. It's just like, oh yeah, we've been helping each other through our misery program.
I love it.
To find our happy program.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for getting on the podcast show with me.
Some little outro music.
Dead of the moonlight, Magnolia comes to me, and she shivers inside. I remind her to breathe. Nobody's perfect, and we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I remind her to cry. I remind her to cry.
Okay to cry. I know. I remember another thing that we did at the beginning of time, that you and your band, you couldn't. COVID just started, and you couldn't do a band live anywhere. And I was saying, hey, do it online. Even though we probably didn't get a lot of people, it was still a clever idea. And you guys all got together on Zoom, and they played for a few hours. They even invited me, and I was on there for half an hour doing tarot cards, huh?
We really were trendsetters, because we were one of the first people to actually do that. And then all of a sudden, before I could get my steam back to do it again, because I had a bad infection, before I could get my steam back to do it again, everyone else was doing it. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing what everyone else is doing. Sorry.
But I think it was a good idea. I mean, we did get something started,
We did. And I'm glad, because people have been playing and learning online and getting together and still being, connected, which is so important.
It is. If I'm here all day by myself, day after day after day, I need to connect somewhere. And so the internet's been perfect. At least I can get my voice to
have something to say.
And I love that microphone. It makes you sound very awesome.
I'll be able to hear it back when I play back the video, huh?
Yeah, that'll be good. All right, I'm going to go.
Well, thank you for teaching me how to listen to my video with my speaker.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me on your channel, and I'm blessing it and hoping for it to be bountiful for everyone who's involved in it. Ah, you unplugged yourself. Can't hear you. All right, bye.